One of the questions we get asked commonly is, why do I need a Dutch test if I've had a blood test from the doctor? Well, let us tell you why. Firstly, when you have a blood test from the doctor, it's a very static number. It's kind of telling you, yes, you have hormones, but it's not telling you what those hormones are doing and if you're actually processing them or metabolizing them properly. And that's exactly what a Dutch test does. It looks at a whole spectrum of hormones from your estrogen, DHEA, testosterone, progesterone. It looks at all of them and not just how you're metabolizing them, which is really important because you could be making enough but not metabolizing them. That could indicate an issue with your gut. It could indicate an issue with your thyroid. It could indicate all of these different things that gives us a clue as to what truly is going on, as opposed to, yes, you have enough estrogen in your bloodstream at this particular moment. The other thing that's really fascinating about Dutch tests is that it also starts to show us what we can do to get back on the right track. So then, with the knowledge that we have as coaches and our supplement and our diet knowledge, we can then get you back on the right path.
There are three Dutch tests that we offer. The first one is Dutch Complete, which we recommend for most people. This is going to give you an understanding of all the key hormones that Claire has just listed, as well as how you are metabolizing your estrogen. It can also indicate if there's potentially a gut issue going on that is impacting your hormones. We then have the Dutch Plus. This is if you are interested in how stress is affecting your hormones and your system.
So that's particularly useful for people who have fatigue disorders, for example, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, ME. It really drops into looking at the spectrum of hormones that are involved there.
And the third test we have is the Dutch cycle mapping. Now, this is for clients who are interested in fertility, for example, or who are not experiencing a period and want to fall pregnant. And what the Dutch cycle mapping shows is it's a hormone profile per day for a whole month. So it gives us a very detailed understanding if ovulation is happening, what the hormones are doing on different days, and that can give us the right information of what we can do with fertility. Now, if you are interested in fertility and you want to look at stress, maybe you've got that chronic fatigue profile, you can add the stress hormones as an extra test on top of the Dutch cycle mapping.
So, this really is the gold standard in functional testing. And what we mean by functional testing is the ability to truly see what is going on with your hormones, if you are metabolizing them properly, or if you're recirculating hormones that shouldn't be there because they've come in from pesticides or pollution or toxic chemical exposure, or things like the contraceptive pill or types of HRT. If you're recirculating estrogens, that can contribute to some quite serious health issues. All of this can be shown on a Dutch test, which is why we think they're brilliant.
We offer the Dutch tests as individual tests that you can take so that you get a picture of where your hormones are at. We also offer an analysis of the test just by email. If you want to understand, well, what does this mean and what do I do with these results? We also offer appointments that go with the Dutch tests. So then you've got the support of a coach like ourselves who are able to read the Dutch test and then make recommendations of what you can do with lifestyle, diet, nutrition, supplements, and then we provide education on potentially HRT options, natural pathways that you can take, or we offer referrals so that you can go to a doctor to be able to get hormone prescriptions if that is something that you are looking for.